Tonight to give us the scoop on what we can expect. A lot of games tonight, Paul.
That is right, Sandra. Highlights from 22 games, all 22 games being played inside the county. Of course, the big one here, Olympian hosting Cathedral. Coach, before we get out to the East County game of the week, just a quick thought. The big news is the FBI recruiting scandal in college basketball. Is that going to spill over? You recruited at Florida. Has that already happened in the football world? Is that going to spill over?
Well, it's happened minimally in football, but you know what? The AAU coaches, some of them are bad news. You know, they're not regulated. Anybody can be a coach. You know, they're acting as agents. It's just really, really bad.
So it's happening in the college world, but maybe not in the football world as fast.
Yeah, not as fast.
I heard Percy Harvin cost you guys some money, but we'll talk about that later. Right now, normally when we throw out to the El Cajon Ford, we show that Ford 150 Lariat being modeled by the effervescent Tater Craddy, but Matt Gilson is standing by in the East County at El Cajon Ford, so I bet he's got even more vehicles surrounding him. Take it away, Matt.
Thank you very much, Paul. You know, our East County game of the week is El Capitan at Granite Hills High School tonight. And like we mentioned, El Cajon Ford is so close by. We thought we'd just stop by here during the pregame. We got the crew that is going to be bringing you some more pregame information for us from over there at Granite Hills. But while we're here, our buddy Paul Rudy is lurking behind us. But we also have Paul Dyke, General Manager of El Cajon Ford. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sponsoring and supporting us. You know, we get to see the community up close and personal every Friday night. What does it mean to you and this dealership to be part of this East County community?
Well, it's so much fun to be a part of it. The toughest thing on this is who we're going to pick to win tonight. Well, we don't pick here at El Cajon Ford. Both teams are winners. They're all our customers. We love supporting the schools. We do our very best to do that for them. But it's super cool. You know, 2 years ago we had a blowout party here. It was absolutely nuts. Hope to do it again this year for the East County teams, and we're proud to be a sponsor of it.
Yeah. Over your time here, what kinds of efforts have you made to be part of this community, and how have you seen that happen?
Well, we're lucky. We love fishing at El Cajon Ford, so we do a lot with youth fishing, try to get kids out fishing and being with mentors. And just like the high school, these kids are going on, and these are our future. These kids are going to be professional athletes. They're scholars. They're just amazing people to talk to. And if you haven't talked to high school kids these days, you got to, because they will impress you.
Absolutely. We see that every Friday. Now, this vehicle right here, I got to sit in for just a minute, and I had to give you the keys back, and that took a lot right there. But the Shelby Mustang, tell me about this thing, and have you had a chance to drive this out on the road yet?
I've driven a few Shelbys on the road. They're absolutely fantastic. I like to call them a race car with a license plate. Over 450 horsepower, unbelievable power and torque in this car. Handling's unbelievable. I mean, this car just will get it.
Now, you definitely know what you're talking about. You have some experience behind the wheel yourself. Can you tell us a little bit just about your athletic pursuits behind the wheel of a car or all kinds of vehicles?
Well, I've been lucky out here in East County. Our family's been lucky. El Cajon Ford sponsored us. Lots of championships over all different kinds of stock car racing. I got to go out with the owner of your company in a Ford Raptor, do some racing up in Utah with him. We're going to get Rudy out. We need to get Rudy in this Mustang is what we need to do. Yeah. We got him in a truck, but now we got to get him in a Mustang.
I'm not sure. That could be a little dangerous. Now, last thing, you do have a little competition coming up that you're going to be participating in. You want to tell us a little bit about that, too?
Yeah, El Cajon Ford sponsored a little mini bike race. It's going to be a bunch of fat 50-year-old guys on little mini bikes, kind of like fat guys in a suit. This is fat guys on mini bikes. It's October 7th. It's the Verona Speedway. If you want to come up there and check it out, it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be quite fun. Be hilarious to watch.
Sounds great. Well, thank you for your contribution to this East County community. Really appreciate it. We'll have more from here and from the East County Game of the Week coming up later. Paul, back to you.
Gentlemen, job well done. We are going to throw it back to the newsroom. Take it away, Alan and Sandra.
All right, great. Thank you, Paul. Well, still ahead on the